Hello darts nuts. Today I'm going to do a review of a set of Winmau Sniper 23-gram darts. They're a 90% tungsten dart. I actually bought these when they first came out. I got them from puredarts.co.uk and cost me £23.49. Oh, that's what the present price is, I think. I think I might have paid the same, or may have paid more, I can't remember now. But there is 3 models in the Sniper range, and they all have different weights. There's a 21 gram, 22 gram and this 23 gram. As you can see, it comes in the normal Winmau packaging, and inside you've got your standard shape Rhino flights. Not sure what these stems are. It says on carbon fibre reinforced shafts. I didn't know they were carbon fibre until I've just seen that. You have a kind of a speckly look about them, and you've got your 3 very strange looking barrels, of course, and point protector. Got darts case, and on the back card you've got a checkout chart. So let's have a close look at the darts. Right, here's a quick close look, then I'll put the detailed picture up with all the measurements on. The darts have got a silver point fitted, only looks a short point, and as you can see the darts are pretty much a bonkers kind of a design. Got a long taper to the barrel from the rear to the front, but it's got these rather aggressive grip and a scallop on the rear, and then even more grip on the very rear of the barrel. But looking at the barrel, you would presume that the barrel is designed for a rear grip. But having said that, it still feels nice and comfortable with my front grip. But that particular grip there with those 2 protruding razor shark style grips is quite aggressive, so I'd say that's a high level of grip. And then you've got some more grooves to the front and the rear of that. And then the scallop itself is a kind of a grip, and then there's a very fine kind of like a micro style grip on the rear. Not really sure why I bought these originally, because I didn't think they would suit my kind of a throw. I think it was just because I thought the darts looked kind of strange looking, and I just wanted to try them. Now, I didn't know they had carbon shafts, and as you can see, it's got a kind of a speckly look to the shaft. I don't know if it's got anything added to it, but that's your carbon reinforced shaft, and then you've got some Rhino standard shape flights. So I'll let you look at the dart, then I'll put the detailed picture up. Right then, here's the detailed picture. Right, here's the detailed look at the darts. It's got a 26mm point. There's a smooth section at the front, which is about 9.5mm wide. Then you've got 2 fairly deep and wide grooves and a thin ring, which is 2.5mm wide. Then you've got another smooth section of about 4mm, and then from that to the next band in the middle, you've got 2 razor style grip sections, and then a sloped smooth section which is about 7.2mm wide in total, and then the smooth section around the middle with the Winmau logo is about 4.3mm. Then you've got another 2 grooves and a thin ring of about 2.5mm, and then you've got the scallop section, which is 10.6mm wide, and then there's like a mini shark grip at the rear which tapers towards the shaft. That's 7.4mm wide. Overall length is 48.39mm and the width is 7.71mm. Right, I'll take some measurements of the barrel. The barrel length is 48.39. I think this looks like the widest section just before the scallop. That is 7.71 millimeters, and the scallop section is quite narrow in the middle at 5.6, and the tapered section tapers from 6.9, 6.1 right down to 5, and then the rear section tapers towards the shaft 6.6, and then at the very end 6.1. Right, let's weigh the barrels. That one is 23.28, and that one is 23.3, and that one is 23.27, and the full setup as supplied is 25.01 grams. Okay, let's try to find the balance point. Might be a bit awkward with that strange shape. It is a bit awkward because it's kind of on the edges of where the snake, the razor style grip is. I'd say the balance is, I'd say it's around this wide band actually. So just front of centre. It's an awkward one to get right, but with the supplied setup, I'd say it's just about here. So just in front of the scallop. Right, that's the detailed look. Like I said, the only reason I bought them because they looked quite unusual, so I don't really know how they're going to work for me. It might just be terrible because of the quite aggressive grip and weird shape, but we'll have to find out. So let's give them a throw and see how they go. I'm just holding the dart quite close on the front of the barrel, mostly on these little rings and a little bit on this very sharp grip here, so I'm getting a little bit of purchase off that. The darts feel a little bit weird because of the shape. It goes quite thin, like a thin taper there, and I'm getting a little bit of weird movement, but I think it's just until I get the hang of throwing the dart. But I'm not too sure about that style of barrel there. I don't really think it suits my grip and throw, but I'll just have a few more throws from there, and then I'll probably try throwing it from that scallop. It does look like it's designed to be thrown from there or just about there, but that's where I feel like my grip naturally falls into place, just on that bit there. So I'll have a few more from there. It's a little bit better, easier, that one. It feels quite a zippy dart as well. I don't know whether it's because I'm getting some of my finger and thumb pushing off that grip there, which is giving it a little bit of extra speed, but it does seem quite zippy through the air. It's just the shape is a little bit weird. Right, I'm just going to try from that scallop section now, just to see how that feels. Now it felt a lot better balanced from there. It's not my natural grip, so I suppose if I was more used to throwing it from there, I could probably throw it better, but it did feel better balanced there than it was from there. I'll have a couple of more from there. Didn't release that last one very well, but I think if you're a rear gripper you might find it a very nicely balanced dart, especially from there. I might just try from that as well, that very rear section. I have a feeling that's not going to work very well, but for the sake of experimenting. No, it's just very weird throwing it from that. It's too far back up the barrel for me. But from that scallop it threw quite well, and one good thing about that is you've got all that extra mass there, so you're pushing against it. Now I'm just going to try fully onto that quite aggressive grip there. Before I was just slightly in front of that, so we'll see what it's like there. Too high. That isn't bad at all, that either. It's just I was throwing it a bit high. Give it another go. Yeah, so I think the two sweet spots on this dart are definitely on that grip there and on that scallop, so possibly centre and rear grippers. For me it feels a little bit weird with my front grip, but I'm just going to go back to my front grip anyway, just because it just feels natural. I don't think this quite works on my front grip. I don't know if it's just because it tapers so much there, or whether it's just the way the balance is. It just seems to be better balanced a little bit further up there and in that scallop. But sometimes when I'm releasing it there, it's going off at a weird angle, but could be just me, I don't know. But that grip there, if you're a centre gripper, it's a nice grip there, and if you're a rear gripper, that scallop is quite comfy, but it just doesn't work that good with my front grip, which is around here, so it's probably not a dart for me. Oh well, that's the Winmau Sniper 23g darts. Like I said, I don't really think it suits me. It just feels a bit too weird with balance wise holding it there, but further up, just there and just there, feels like the sweet spots. I don't really think, if you're a very rear gripper, it may or may not work. For me it was too weird throwing it that far up the barrel, but certainly from there and there it works well. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.